Good day everyone, especially to our advisor, Mrs. Eileen Aguilar, to our panelists, Sir Dindo Alcazar and Ma'am Lovely R. Prieto, and to our research coordinator, Ma'am Hazel Princess Emery Bulio. So we are here today to discuss our Chapter 3 and 4 entitled The Impact of Customer Satisfaction on Customer Loyalty Among Fast Food Chain Consumers in Tagum City. So before we proceed to Chapter 3 and 4, let me discuss to you the objective of this study. So the main objective of this study is to determine the relationship between customer satisfaction and customer loyalty among fast food chain consumers. Specifically, the study was conducted to seek answers to the following objectives. First, to assess the level of customer satisfaction among fast food chain consumers in Tagum City in terms of service quality, product quality, and value for money. Second, to determine the level of customer loyalty among fast food chain consumers in Tagum City in terms of word of mouth and price tolerance. And the third one is to determine the significant relationship between customer satisfaction and customer loyalty among fast food chain consumers in Tagum City. To discuss the Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 with my co-researchers. So the findings of the data collection presented in this chapter. This chapter also includes tables to help with the study analysis. So, level of customer satisfaction among fast food chain consumers in Tagum City. The mean score for the indicators of customer satisfaction among fast food chain consumers in Tagum City are shown in Table 1, with an overall mean of 4.47 characterized as very high and a standard deviation of 0.60. So the very high level could be attributed to the respondents' strong ratings in all indicators. So this suggests that the majority of responses to customer satisfaction are in the items of service quality, product, and value for money. So the cited overall mean score was the result gathered from the following computed mean scores from highest to lowest. 4.53 or very high for product quality with a standard deviation of 0.65. So 4.46 are very high for service quality with a standard deviation of 0.62. And 4.42 are very high for value for money with standard deviation of 0.63. So the main indicator under customer satisfaction that was very observed among the respondents was product quality. The majority of respondents responded positively to the meals and ingredients criteria. So the food is appropriately packaged and sealed. So furthermore, our responders are presented with freshly cooked products and cleaned meals.
Level of customers' loyalty among fast food chain consumer in Tagum City. The mean score for the indicators of customers' loyalty among the fast food chain consumer in Tagum City are shown in Table 2, with an overall mean of 4.36 classified as high and a standard deviation of 0.62. That the high level could be attributed to the respondents' strong ratings in all indicators. This means that the respondents' response with regard to their customers' loyalty were observed in all times of the cases in the items of word of mouth and price tolerance. The cited overall score was the result gathered from the following computed means scores from the highest to lowest 4.44 or very high for word of mouth with a standard deviation of 0.63 and 4.30 or very high for price tolerance with a standard deviation of 0.72. The main indicator under customers' loyalty that was positive among the respondents was word for mouth, being the indicator with the highest mean. This was followed by the indicator which was price tolerance. The respondents showed a favorable response in the gathered data. It has been proved that individuals will continue to purchase as at their preferred store even if the competitor provides reduced costs. Significant relationship between customer satisfaction and customers' loyalty. One important purpose of this research is to determine whether or not there is a substantial association between customer satisfaction and customer loyalty among the fast food chain consumers in Tagum City. The person correlation coefficient was utilized to determine the relationship between the two variables. The computation's results are displayed below. The results showed that customer satisfaction versus customer loyalty had a significant relationship as proven by a p-value of 0.00, which is less than 0.05. As a result, the null hypothesis, which suggested that there is no significant relationship between customer satisfaction and customers' loyalty among fast food chain consumer in Tagum City, is rejected. This also suggests that the two correlated variables have a considerable connections. According to the research on the link between customer satisfaction and customer loyalty, it is clearly that consumer satisfaction levels influence their acceptance of customer loyalty. As a result, the data show that when consumers are really satisfied, they are also quite loyal. Table 3. Significance on the relationship between customer satisfaction and customer loyalty among fast food chain consumers in Tagum City, which shows the variable mean is the R-value, P-value, and decision. This is the show that customer satisfaction is 4.47 and the SD is 0.60, while the R value is 0.27 and the P value is 0.00, rejected to HO. Customer loyalty is 4.36 and the SD is 0.62.
Good day everyone, this is the continuation of our report. I am going to tackle about discussions, conclusions, and recommendations. Discussions. Level of customer satisfaction among fast food chain consumers in Tagum City. The level of customer satisfaction among fast food chain consumers in Tagum City was described as very high. This means that the level of customer satisfaction among fast food chain consumers in Tagum City was observed at all times. Level of customers' loyalty among fast food chain consumers in Tagum City. The level of customers' loyalty among fast food chain consumers in Tagum City was described as very high. This implies that the level of customers' loyalty among fast food chain consumers in Tagum City was observed at all times. Next is the conclusions. In this part, the conclusions are developed based on the findings for service quality, product quality, and value for money. The level of customer satisfaction of fast food chain consumers in Tagum City was very high, and the overall mean for the level of customer satisfaction of the respondents was very high. Moreover, the degree of customers' loyalty among fast food chain consumers in Tagum City was very high for word of mouth and price tolerance, and the overall mean for the respondents' level of customers' loyalty was very high. The outcome also showed that there is a significant relationship between customer satisfaction and customers' loyalty of fast food chain consumers in Tagum City. This shows that the respondents' varying levels of customer satisfaction influenced their decisions to become loyal customers. The last one is recommendations. The subsequent suggestions are made based on the supply data. Because the level of customer satisfaction among fast food chain consumers is very high, it has to be improved by improving on the factors that affects its level. First, business must comprehend its customers' worries and demands. Second, in order for local food chains to thrive, they must continue to attain competitive advantages in service quality, which was discovered to be the crucial feature in forecasting consumer happiness for the local food chain. That's all. Thank you.